Hey single-player gamers! Today we're talking about games that don't rush you, worlds you can live in, stories that stay with you, and experiences worth sinking dozens of hours into and still find something new, whether it's a quest, a story, or a choice that changes everything. And remember, these games aren't in a particular order, so let's hop into it. First up is Hitman World of Assassination. This is easily one of the best games if you want to spend 100+ hours in a game. The game is known for its freedom and creativity. Every mission is a sandbox where you can approach the target in dozens of different ways. You can blend in, manipulate NPCs, create accidents, or plan the perfect silent kill. The game never tries to tell you what the right solution is. The solution depends on you. There is a speciality of this game, its replayability. You can play the same level in many different ways. There will be new routes, disguises, strategies, and much more. So this is one of the best games to spend dozens of hours. Next up is Skyrim, and this one barely needs an introduction. You can simply ignore the main story for dozens of hours and still feel like you're making progress. The game offers many guild quests, side stories, exploration, dungeons, builds, choices. This is one of the games that pushes you to explore, experience the world, experiment in it, and much more. What really makes Skyrim a 100+ hour game is freedom. You decide who you are, how you fight, and what matters. And every playthrough feels different because of it. That's why even more than a decade later, people are still coming back to Skyrim. Next up is Red Dead Redemption 2. There is no doubt in it, this is one of the best games to explore and spend hundreds, even thousands of hours. Beyond the main story, the world is packed with side missions. You can go on hunting or fishing, you can witness random encounters, camp interactions, and much more. This game doesn't want you to grind. It wants you to live. Okay now, what really stretches the playtime is immersion. You can spend hours just riding, discovering towns, tracking animals, or watching how the world reacts to your choices. The honor system, dynamic events, and detailed NPC behavior make every playthrough feel personal. This is not a ranking-based video, otherwise RDR 2 should have been on the top. Next up is Baldur's Gate 3. And really, this game is so good I too spent 100+ hours in it. This is one of the games where every choice actually matters. Dialogue decisions change quests, characters remember what you do, and entire storylines can play out differently depending on how you approach situations. Nothing feels rushed, and nothing feels pointless. You can experiment, replay scenarios differently, explore side stories, or just take your time living in the world. The game rewards curiosity, patience, and thinking, not speed. You can just finish the game and come back with a new character with a whole different storyline. That's one of the biggest reasons people spend hours on it. Next up is Resident Evil 4. It might not look like a 100-hour game at first glance, but that's exactly why it earns its place here. This game is endlessly replayable, multiple difficulty modes, new game plus, unlockable weapons, and different playstyles to play. Once you finish the game, you play again and again to master the whole story. The game offers tight and deliberate combat. Every encounter feels like a puzzle. Where to stand, who to shoot first, when to conserve ammo. That constant decision-making is what makes repeated playthroughs addictive. Then there's the Mercenaries mode, weapon upgrades, and challenge runs that fans still grind even today. And that's why it's on the list. Next up is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is one of the most demanding RPGs you can play. And that's exactly why people sink hundreds of hours into it. You start as nothing. You can't fight properly, you can't read, and you definitely can't survive without learning the systems. Everything has to be earned in this game: combat skills, reputation, even basic survival. What makes it special is realism. Combat is slow, tactical, and punishing. You can't button mash your way through fights. You have to understand positioning, stamina, armor, and timing. Even conversations matter. How you dress, speak, and behave changes how people treat you. The world is grounded and believable. No magic, no dragons, no shortcuts. Just medieval life, politics, consequences, and long-term progression. That's why players spend 100+ hours here. This game is the best example of what a RPG should look like. Next up is Dragon's Dogma. It is built around one idea: emergent combat. This is a game where fights don't play out the same way twice. You can climb massive monsters, grab onto them mid-battle, attack weak points, or get thrown across the battlefield if you're careless. Positioning, timing, and awareness matter far more than button mashing. What really sets Dragon's Dogma apart is the pawn system. Your companions learn from how you play, adapt to enemies, and even carry knowledge from other players' worlds. It makes the journey feel dynamic instead of scripted. This isn't a game that holds your hand. It expects you to experiment, fail, and learn. And if you enjoy open-ended combat systems where the world reacts to your decisions, Dragon's Dogma is easily a 100+ hour experience. Next up is The Legend of Zelda. What makes this game so special isn't just exploration, it's creativity. This game gives you systems instead of instructions. You're not told how to solve problems. You're given tools and trusted to figure it out yourself, whether it's building machines, manipulating physics, or approaching objectives in completely unexpected ways. The game constantly rewards experimentation. It's not about rushing to the next mission. It's about curiosity, problem solving, and discovering solutions that feel personal. That's why players easily spend hundreds of hours here, not grinding, but creating their own stories. Next up is Elden Ring. It is one of the most demanding Souls-like game that players die on. This world doesn't guide you with markers or tutorials. It challenges you to observe, experiment, and adapt. Every enemy, every area, and every boss exists to test your patience and understanding, not just your reflexes. What makes Elden Ring special is how it blends scale with mystery. You're not told where to go or what to do. You discover paths, secrets, and stories naturally, making every victory feel personal and deserved. If you want a game that respects skill, curiosity, and persistence, Elden Ring isn't just a long game. It's a journey that stays with you. And finally, Witcher 3. This is one of the games you don't just finish, you live in. You play as Geralt of Rivia, not to save the world quickly, but to survive inside it. Every side quest feels meaningful. Every decision has consequences, and the world reacts to how you act, not how fast you move. What makes The Witcher 3 perfect for 100+ hours is its depth. The writing is mature, the characters feel human, and even small quests can stay with you longer than entire main stories in other games. This is freedom without chaos, a massive world, but always with purpose. If you want a game that rewards time instead of wasting it, The Witcher 3 earns every single hour you give it. Here we wrap up the list. Let me know in the comments which one kept you hooked the longest. And if you're a single-player gamer, make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one.